there, beautiful beings, and welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven, and thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to read for you. What I have for you today is another one of my dashboard readings, which is basically a quick snapshot of the energy surrounding you right now, like your love life, your financial life, or your career. We'll be having a look at that, and your whole life in general. Please note, my readings are timeless, so whenever you find this video, that is when you're meant to receive this guidance. Also, these are general, so please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. If it doesn't fit, please don't try to force it, okay? Lastly, as a form of an energy exchange between you and I would like you to please focus your gaze on the crystals in front of you or the tarot decks, and whichever one calls out to you the most, select that pile. That way, your intuition will be working with mine, and we can get a more accurate reading for you. Alright, so for group number 1, we have this Moss Agate and the Luna Soul Tarot. Group number 2, we have this Lepidolite with a letter A and the guided hand, oopsies, guided hand tarot. And for group number 3, we have the Star Seeker tarot and this piece of Howlite. Once you're ready, I'll meet you in your readings. Hello, beautiful beings from group number 1. If your intuition guided you to select this pretty Moss Agate or the Luna Soul Tarot, this is going to be your reading. Please be reminded, my readings are all timeless. So whenever you find this video, that is when you are meant to hear or receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general. So please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Alright. Tonight we're asking Spirit for some guidance in terms of your life, love, and finances or career. Okay. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides. And please help me read for group number 1, please. What do they need to know most in terms of their life, love, and finances? What do they need to know most, please, Spirit? Calling on Archangel Metatron for guidance, presence, and protection. Thank you. The World, Judgment, and the Two of Wands. We got 2 major arcana cards right off the bat, and this tells me that there has been an ending in the past in your life, but it is telling you that there might be some sort of resurrection. Okay, because the Judgment card basically tells me that whatever has ended is being given an opportunity, another chance to see the light of day. Like, I feel like this is something that you buried already in the past. Whatever it is, I don't know if it's love or, whatever it is, but basically there is something, and I feel like this is lingering in your head. This is something that you're kind of like, I already put this to rest a long time ago. I already decided that this is over. I'm already done with it. But right now, I feel like you're having second thoughts. I feel like, you're viewing things from a different perspective and seeing the two sides of the coin. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you're considering whether you want to give another go at this. Whatever it is, could be a dream. Maybe you're planning to move cities, I feel, and something pulled you back or held you back from doing that. Ticket tap resonates. I'm also sensing that this could be, I don't know, like a plan. You were planning to do something, because we have the Two of Wands here, which basically, maybe you have been planning to travel. It could be something light, could be something deeper, but I'm sorry, excuse me. But whatever it is, it really had to do with you kind of like thinking of things. You have been sitting on this perch for the longest time in the past, trying to decide whether you want to move forward with this plan, carry out this plan, carry out this change in your life. But I feel like once you do, it's going to be a different shift, right? This, because a world card can also signify unity, you know what I mean? Like, this is kind of like an integration of everything. You see, there are so many different animals there, and they're all together here, gathered together there. So could also be like reconciliation from someone, but ultimately, you're being asked by Spirit to really think hard about this and plan your way through it. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to happen in a snap of a finger, but basically, something that you have already decided that you won't pursue anymore, you are given a chance, or you're considering going forward with it, and you're here, you're planning. Okay, so think very carefully. Spirit is saying that it is okay. There may be some hidden challenges here. I mean, you might get surprised, but I'm seeing it's going to be ultimately calm. I'm seeing Spirit is actually, asking me to focus on this, the background, the landscape. And what I'm seeing is calm waters. There's no cloud up in the sky. There's even a moon there, which signifies, your fears, the secrets, things that are hidden. But you're not focused on that. You're focused on your goal, and you want to see it. And it's a good thing too, because the clouds are away from it. So I'm kind of sensing that you're seeing things for how they are, and you're not afraid to move forward. Okay, the water is also calm, which means you have to tread, or not really tread carefully, but you have to kind of like have like your emotions should be really calm when you decide to go for it. Okay, so that's your major advice. What about love, Spirit? What do they need to know in terms of love, Spirit? The Queen of Discs, or the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. The Fool. Gosh, I don't know. I feel like this two can be like the same person, but I feel like you're dealing with some thoughts of being a mom, or being in a marriage. I feel like that's something that you're kind of like considering as well right now, just because the Queen of Pentacles is the card that symbolizes domesticity, domestic life. And you are confused. You're weighing up all of your options, but ultimately I feel like what you need to do is to kind of like really go for it, because at the end of the day, like, you don't know what's gonna happen next. Spirit is telling me that there is a lot of impermanence in this world, and I don't understand why they're saying that, but what I'm feeling, or what the energy that's coming through here is, Spirit just wants you to kind of like go with the flow, you know what I mean, wu bei, and but not just go through it and carelessly or recklessly. Similar with this, you have to consider a little bit of planning, but at the same time, you do have that push. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have that push to kind of like proceed with this, with what you want. And I feel like you're healing something or someone, in the sense that I'm having a look at this box. So I feel like maybe there was some sort of like a broken, maybe we can tie this in with this, do you know what I mean? Like, maybe a relationship that you have in the past could have ended, and now you're thinking of rekindling things with a past lover, just to tie it in with this. But this is because this is your life in general, this is love, right? So it can be connected, but I feel like you have gone through something and you're healing it. You're healing yourself, you're healing the situation, or trying to heal the situation. And maybe this could be with because like I said, domestic partner. So the Queen of Pentacles can mean like you were married, and you're trying to give this another chance. But regardless, I'm being drawn to see the sun and the moon here, and the sun is a lot brighter and bigger than the moon. So what it's telling me right now, what my intuition is telling me, is that your happiness can overcome your fears. Just have to think moving forward, like, choose what will make you happy ultimately. And everything, all of the fears, all of the doubts that you have, you will overcome it, so long as you choose and you stick to the choice. Okay, because right now I feel like you could be feeling a lot of confusion, a lot of like options or choices, and you're kind of like already up to your neck, like here, with your emotions, with your thoughts, and you're so deep in that you're not seeing things clearly. And maybe that's the reason why this is here, because you're given like you're shown on a higher vantage point, wherein you can clearly see things. So I think these two, and I'm really sensing that these two could be connected. So take it how it resonates. But yeah, a faithful new beginning is on the cards for you, or a resurrection. reconciliation. What about finances, Spirit? What do they need to know about their finances? Oh, 3 wands, 10 of wands. Oh my gosh. Wu Wei. Huh. You know, Spirit is just saying that in terms of your finances or your career, you could be burdening yourself with too much. You know, don't carry too much, because I feel like, you know, you could be busy with, you know, I don't know, maybe you're planning an event or something, but I feel like you're focusing so much on this thing that you have really kind of like strategized over it so many times, so many sleepless nights thinking about this, whether you want to pursue it, whether you want to, it could be anything about your work, or maybe you're thinking if you want to invest in some sort of business or whatnot, and you know, you're losing sleep. You feel so burdened by this. It feels so heavy for you. If finances are tight right now, you're still, you know, you're planning. You're kind of like carrying out your plans to, you know, make the situation better. And Spirit's advice for you is to just Wu Wei. Wu Wei is kind of like going with the flow. And it's funnily enough, I mentioned it earlier. You know, you have to go with the flow. What do you mean by that? I mean, you don't have to always push. You know, it's good to be resilient. It's good to push. It's good to be motivated and driven with your work, with your finances, and you want to strive. And I feel like you have this ambitious energy, which is a good thing, you know. But ultimately, you are being reminded to seek solace sometimes. I feel like what you need sometimes is kind of like really make sure first that your foundation is stable, and your foundation being is yourself, because I feel like you're here overwhelmed, you're stressed, you're like so busy with everything that you kind of like, you know, you are in a way neglecting your own health, your own happiness. And maybe, you know, career can definitely be a source of happiness for you and fulfillment. Yes, that's true. But, you know, you're being asked and being reminded to also, you know, drop some of the sticks sometimes, you know, drop some of the wands and just go with the flow. If you feel tired, sleep. You know, if you feel exhausted, take some days off. Okay? There will always be work. There will always be, you know, emails that you need to attend to. There will always be something that you will work on, but there will only be you, only be one you rather. So you need to take care of yourself. Okay, to end this reading, please give an advice for me. Step out of your comfort zone. This is what this guy is doing here. This guy is surveying the land before they go out there, but they are considering it. So, you know, you're being asked to step out of your comfort zone. You know, if something is kind of like scaring you, it's not always a bad thing to consider doing it. You know, just make sure that everything is, not everything, but make sure that you have your heart in it, so that when you decide to go through with it, you know, you are fully decided. You know, there are so many things in life that you will, regret not doing rather than doing. Okay. Oh my gosh. A new romantic cycle begins. So, you know, perhaps it, you know, and it's very apt to fall under the love card, the love part or relationship part. So there you go. A new romantic cycle begins. And lastly, communication is the key. Yes, communicate. You know, if you're dealing with maybe a boss that's so difficult, or if you feel like you're being drowned out with work and whatnot, it's always best to communicate, okay, rather than suffering in silence. Okay, always take care of your health. That is what I have for you, group number 1. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. Please consider giving this video a like or subscribe to my channel for future readings like this. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye. Hello there, beautiful beings, from group number 2 with the Lepidolite, or the Guided Hand Tarot. This is your reading. Please be reminded, my readings are all timeless, so whenever you find this video, that is when you are meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, you know, these are general readings, so Please only take what resonates with you. You will know, your intuition will guide you. And, if it doesn't fit, then please don't try to force it in your situation. Simply select another pile or maybe check my other readings. So today, we are checking in with spirit to find out the energy surrounding you right now or coming towards you in the immediate future so that you can find better ways to navigate your way through it. All right? Thank you so much, angels and spirit. Get the Emperor. I'm gonna get that. Okay. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides. And please help me read for group number 2, please. I have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, you have jumping cards, huh? You have jumpers. We have the 3 of Wands. Ooh, this one also came out in the same position for the first group. Just something I find very interesting. I feel like you're looking for some stability in your life right now. You're being asked to... I feel like you're going on a venture. Not really an adventure. It could be a business venture. It could be something in your life, okay? Oh no, I'm sorry. Sam's corrected. This is not the same card. It's not the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands fell here in the first pile. But I feel like, you have exerted a lot of effort. This is something that is... For some of you, you could be expecting a new child. Only because the Emperor is also the card, the fatherhood card. So maybe you're taking care of other people and you're being asked to kind of like, see things, like plan ahead. Okay, maybe for some of you, I feel like money can be a challenge. So I just wanted to say that part because I wanted to get it out of the way because it's just kind of like passing energy. But I feel like, what was I saying initially? Like, you're so dependable. You have worked so hard to make yourself dependable. A lot of people come to you, and I feel like, maybe there are so many different people coming to you right now for money, for help, for charity, so take it how it resonates, whatever it is. I feel like you should also be getting or giving yourself something in return. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you seek exchange for any good that you've done to other people, but I feel like you need to have a look at your future and identify, the things that you need moving forward. Perhaps you're lending money to other people and you need to see first if this person is trustworthy or whatnot. I feel like, this person is kind of like looking out of their window, doubting. So I feel like maybe tread a little bit carefully, or maybe you just consider things first before actioning. Okay, that's the energy that's coming through here. Very strangely, I don't understand. You need some balance in your life. I really sense that, a lot of people come to you because you are this dependent person, and people come to you, they know that you're reliable, but Spirit just wants you to, because success is here. So maybe you need to, if you're planning to invest in something, just make sure that it's stable. You know what I mean? It's somewhere along those lines. Yeah. You want to look ahead to the future, hoping that it's going to be bright. But right now, just need to find some balance in your life, okay? What about, a lot of energies coming through. What about their love life, Spirit? What about love? What do they need to know about their love life? Page of Wands, okay? What is it? There's something new in your... Ooh, 10 of Swords. And the 2 of Pentacles. Excuse me. I feel like you have come from a very difficult situation and you're seeing things Now, with a glimmer of hope, I feel like you have experienced a lot of heartache recently, okay, with, with the past couple of weeks, past couple of months. And I feel like you haven't really, that time when you've experienced some sort of grief, like heartache and whatnot, and, some sort of betrayal for some of you. And I feel like, that moment when would you just want to cover yourself up in the bed and just eat ice cream and just go through it. I feel like you are still or coming out. You're just about to come out of that phase. Spirit just wants you to, have a look at your future with hope, okay? Have like some sort of like optimism in your life. Okay, I feel like you are coming out of this situation, coming out of the dark with optimistic eyes, with a lot of hope in your heart. But what you're reminded of right now, what Spirit wants you to actually do, is to realize that the ups and downs of your life, you get lessons from it. So basically, just find or pull out the pearls of wisdom that you can get from the situation that you have experienced. Also, for some of you, I don't want to say it, but I need to say it. Some of you might be bipolar, just because I feel like, at one moment you can be really, really angry, really, really happy, really, really down, really, really sad, really, really ecstatic, That's something that you need to consider as well. Okay, just for a very few, I don't know, maybe to get yourself checked if you go through manic depression and manic happiness. It can be something that can be can cause some sort of like concerns in the future. So maybe, if you feel like you're showing symptoms, I'm not a medical professional, it's just what I'm being fed, so I'm telling you. So yeah, but for some of you, if it's just like a regular thing, like you broke up with someone and now it's time for you to end the grieving phase, so to speak, then Spirit just wants you to remember the happiness, remember also the sadness, because you have learned some really good lessons with your situation. It's kind of like I'm seeing the globe, and what it's telling me is that you have expanded your mind in a sense. You've expanded your mind, you're learning your wisdom, and Spirit basically just wants you to just realize the importance of having like the ups and downs in life, and I feel like you have. So with that, just ensure that you accept the lessons as well. But it's good, you're optimistic. Gosh. Okay, so we have Justice. In terms of your career or finances, let's see what's going on. These cards are really jumping out. What else, Spirit? Justice. King of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. Huh. You could have been dealing with, like, I don't want to say father figure, but it's kind of like a mentor or someone who's of a higher stature in life from you. Could be your boss, could be a father figure, but basically, you're seeing things now with more, how do I say this, Spirit? It's kind of like you're leading with your heart more than anything else. Just because I feel like this Justice card, the Justice card means clarity, means seeing things, and without the veil. It's you're seeing things clearly, but this person is like their eyes is covered. So regardless if you believe or if you're seeing things, it's like faith. You have so much faith in this because you've learned so much as well. I feel like this person is helping you navigate your way through a difficult situation, because this woman is kind of like so exhausted carrying all of that. It's just so heavy for her. But this person, this King of Cups, this mentor, is giving you some sort of, or go. Spirit wants you to go or talk to this person. Whenever you feel like you want to give up, I'm sorry, I'm getting a download. Whenever you feel like you're almost about to give up, like, okay, you're so tired of life, you're so tired of everything that you're going through. You've put in a lot of effort, you've put in a lot of like your time and whatnot with your business or with your work, and you feel like you're not getting the promotion that you deserve, or this raise that you deserve, or you're not moving forward with your business. I feel like Spirit just wants you to look to your father figure in your life, okay? Someone who is a mentor to you, someone who is able to give you the advice. And I feel like that's what you need to do right now. With just this card showing up here, I feel like right now, you know that you know in your heart what you need to do, but right now your eyes are still covered. And that's why you need to have faith. You need to have the heart to move forward with it. And you need to come to the King of Cups, whoever this person is in your life that you feel like can give you the best advice without making you feel any hint of doubt. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is someone who can reassure you of the things that reassure you of your decisions, okay? And help you and guide you through this situation that you're experiencing. I feel like you could be very, very burdened with your responsibilities in life, like all of the bills. Perhaps you're the one who's carrying all of the bills. Perhaps you're juggling two jobs, or I don't know, like you could be doing everything in your business. Perhaps because there might be some struggles financially. So right now you're just doing your best just to keep up, just to keep afloat. And this person understands that. This person is willing to help you out, and you just need to think deep and long and hard, and who is this person who can give you the best advice, not even just give you a loan or whatever, not even, but someone who can really kind of motivate you and push you to move forward, push you to continue doing, because this person is full of wisdom. Okay, this is the King of Cups we're talking about here. So I feel like if you're when you're ready to give up, don't talk to this person first. This person might have something very good to tell you. Okay, to end the reading, gosh, you know what, this one came out the same way for group number 1. Step out of your comfort zone. And I think it's very apt. Perhaps you're so used to people coming to you, and it might be difficult for you to kind of refuse people, say no. I feel like you need to put some boundaries, because people see you as dependable, but right now you need to focus on yourself as well. Okay, that's the main advice. And if you feel like it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable, but it's something that you need to learn. Prosperity lies ahead. That's one thing that I would like you to see, is you felt like everything is just done and over. You felt so betrayed, but here you're showing up as the Page of Wands, right? So you're showing up as the Page of Wands, so someone who sees things very, very positively. And I'm happy that the Prosperity Lies Ahead card is here for you. This is New Moon in Taurus, which just goes to show that what you're doing right now is the right thing. Just it lies ahead, good things, money, or even just abundance and love, it's on its way to you. So just continue what you're doing, continue focusing on the good, but at the same time, just for some of you who kind of I really needed to express that part about, the bipolar situation, that I just really needed to say it. But for some of you, if you decide to get treatment, then it's going to be in favor of you. Time for healing. No. Okay, this goes here. Also time for you to heal for all of the heartache. Okay, I normally just take one card, but right off the bat when I saw it, I was like, no, it goes on the other side. Take time to breathe out. Yes, take time to breathe out. Okay, this is you, this is what you need to do, and this is what you need to, and this is who you need to talk to. Take time to breathe out. I feel like you're on the verge of kind of breaking out. Don't, just find some time to take care of yourself first and seek out help. Okay, because help is just readily available for you. That is what I have for you, group number 2. I hope this reading resonated in some way. If it did, please let me know in the comments section below. If you would like, consider giving this video a like, or perhaps subscribe to my channel for future readings like this. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to read for you, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye. Hello there, beautiful beings from group number 3. If your intuition guided you to select this piece of Howlite or the Star Seeker Tarot, this is going to be your reading. Kindly be reminded that my readings are timeless. So whenever you find this video, that is when you are meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general. So please please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. If this reading doesn't fit your situation, please don't try to force it, okay? You can always select a different pile or check one of my other videos, alright? Today we're asking Spirit for guidance to find out the energies surrounding you right now, or energies that are about to come your way, so that you can have a guide, right? Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides. Calling on Archangel Metatron for your presence, protection, and guidance, and your access to the Akashic records. Please help me read for group number 3. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? The Emperor. You know what? When I was shuffling, I was thinking to myself, group number 2's reading felt different. And it started off with the Emperor, and we also have the Emperor here. What is going on in their life? The Queen of Swords. And the Three of Wands. Wow. The Three of Wands. This card has been present in all 3 readings. This is a very strange Three of Wands card. Why do I feel like you are kind of like thrusted or thrown in a situation right now where you need to be the one who decides things? It's very strange, but the energy that's coming through here is, I feel like people come to you for advice. People come to you, to help them with, because I feel like you're very analytical, and people come to you, and somehow, I feel like you are someone who, you're not afraid to express how you truly feel. Okay, you're someone who can very easily come up with solutions, but at the same time, you really thought hard, or you really kind of like, how do I say that? You took the time to weigh the pros and cons, and I feel like people come to you, but you might find it difficult for you to do the same. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's the energy that's coming through here. Like, here you are, like you're the Emperor. You're coming out as the Emperor. You're someone who's very stable, someone who's successful in life, and people come to you for advice. You're very respected. You're also the Queen of Swords, because I feel like you're a natural born leader. You're able to see bullshit when it comes to you. You're a quick thinker. Very organized. These two kind of like expresses the same energy to me, but this is how you're feeling inside. It's like, yes, the Three of Wands is a card of like happy outcome, travel, expansion, and all of that. But somehow, the energy that's coming through here is you're not seeing that for yourself. If you are, a little bit depressed, and if you feel like, you keep showing up for other people, but you're not showing up for yourself, then maybe it's time to reconsider the things that you're doing. Okay, that's just a very strange energy to come through. Spirit wants you to focus on yourself too. I feel like you're giving yourself to other people very easily, very generously, but you're not, showing the same compassion, showing the same attention to yourself. I know it's very strange. It's Three of Wands. It's, I feel like just because it's dark, and that's what's showing here. Like, I feel like your higher self is telling you that you are overcome with emotions, and I feel like you deal with other people's problems or deal with other people's issues because so that you can kind of like distract yourself from your own. But I feel like your emotions are bubbling up. Your emotions are about to burst. Your emotions are about to show itself to the surface, and you're being called out for this. You need to focus on yourself. You need to hear someone who gives great advices, and I feel like what you need to do right now is to just go and have a look at your life right now. See things from a different perspective. Give yourself the advice that you would give to another person who is in your position. And I feel like, that is being shown here because Spirit wants you to, there you go. The Three of Wands is kind of like being on a higher ground and seeing things from a different perspective. So I feel like that's what you need to do, okay, in terms of your life. You're more than capable to do it. You're more than capable to give other people advice. So, why aren't you doing it to yourself? So, self-care, self-love, and just, maybe it's time for you to give yourself a break, okay? I mean, yes, it's good to help other people. Yes, it's good to always be the shoulder cry on, someone who's so dependable, but you need to be that for yourself. So show up for yourself, okay? That's what Spirit wants you to do. In terms of love, we have Two of Cups here. Very good card. We have the Four of Pentacles. I have the Queen of... I'm getting a lot of different energies here, okay? I feel like you could be with someone and someone is trying to take your person. I'm not going to tell you something that you don't already know, so I feel like this is something that you already discussed with your person. This is something that's already happening, okay? I feel like, there's, because the Queen of Wands is someone who is kind of like the mistress card in the tarot, right? So I feel like you are with someone. But there's someone here who's trying to, I don't want to say like this person is trying to seduce your person, but, take it how it resonates. But I feel like there is a chance that it might be someone. Okay, I'm not saying that there's a chance that your person will fall for this other person, but it's, this card is just basically reminding you that you are still above this person. Okay, your partner is in this, with you. Okay, so if you're feeling a little bit jealous or a little bit insecure because of the situation, Spirit just wants you to yeah, very clear representation. Just meditate, self-protection and all of that. But I feel like, just be secure, okay? Because this card is not only about, possession and, material things, but for me, specifically from this deck, it kind of like goes to show how grounded you are and how secure yourself, how secure you are of yourself. And I feel like that is what you need to do more than anything else right now, okay? Because you see, this person is underneath you. Okay, this Queen of Wands, whoever it is, and you and your partner are, you're just being okay. All right. So just continue doing what you're doing. Continue being supportive to your partner. Continue, being the wonderful, loving person that you are, and continue showing that you are not jealous, that you're not insecure, that you just enjoying your own life. Okay, and I feel like that is what draws your partner, or drew your partner into you, is that you are so secure of yourself. And whatever this person is planning, I feel like it's not this person is not gonna be successful, because we have the Lover's card here, is kind of like sealing the deal with your person. Your person loves you, your person cares for you, and I feel like this person can, I would like to say that this person holds onto you dearly, just because I'm being reminded, or I'm being shown the traditional Four of Pentacles card, which is basically someone who's holding on to the coin. And I feel like it just goes to show that you and this person, like whatever happens, this person or whoever wants to get in between you and your person, it doesn't have to be a third party, like a legit third person trying to seduce your person. It can also be like situations or problems or whatever it is, anything that can threaten your relationship. I feel like you and your person are going to remain steadfast, and you're going to hold on to each other. So just continue doing what you're doing and trust each other, okay? Oops. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Just 1 second, please. Oop, I'm sorry. Alright, I'm sorry. Some of my cards fell from the table. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides. What do they need to know in terms of their finances and career, please? Group number 3. Finances and career, please. Group number 3. The Hierophant. 10 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. I feel like you have recently joined a situation rather, I'm sorry. You have recently joined an organization, and I don't understand why situation came up, but I feel like you have been focusing so much on this job, on this, this work, and your family, 10 of Cups, okay, your happiness, you're focused on that. You need to maybe provide for your family. You need to be there financially for them. You have this intense urge to be able to support your family, okay? And I feel like you're undergoing some sort of like higher learning. You could also be going through college, because the Hierophant can mean like organization, but at the same time, it also can mean like you're pursuing a higher level of learning. But at the same time, I feel like you're doing it for your family, okay? And sometimes when we do that, when we focus on the things that we love, and we focus on, okay, I need to provide for this person, I need to provide for my pet, or sometimes we need to overwork, okay? And basically, it's just saying with the Four of Swords here is for you to rest. It's time for you to hang your laurels. Sometimes you need to rest. You need to focus on that too. I feel like for some of you, you could be so focused on your work. Okay, this is just a new energy that came in. For some of you, you're so focused on your work, you're so focused on your career and whatnot that you also want the Ten of Cups. However, you're kind of like torn between the two. You're unsure if you do this, if you're gonna meet someone, and Spirit just wants you to rest and not be overcome with emotions. Things are gonna come to you when they are meant to come to you. You're not rushing. Nobody is rushing. It's not a race. Okay? Do what makes you feel good and go with the flow. Okay? Your heart will tell you what you need to do. Just focus on your gut, focus on your goals. And if love comes along, then well and good. Okay? It will. It will in the right time. I feel like some of you are worried that you're too focused on your career that you are unable to meet a mate. Okay? This is a separate energy from the one that I was saying earlier. So, there you go. I just have some time, to rest as well. Okay, group number 3. Final advice, Spirit. What do they? Oopsie. Let's see. A fiery climax approaches, and people to make the first move. I think what this tells me is that you're kind of like really a lot of like hesitation from you to focus on yourself. I feel like you need to do a lot of shadow work. I'm not saying this just to be, for some BS or whatnot, because initially what I said was that, I feel like you aren't giving yourself the same attention that you're giving others. You're focusing your energy on others because, it's better to focus on their problems than yours, because I feel like you're kind of like, how when you don't want to face your own issues, that you would rather face somebody else's issues. I feel like now is the time for you to do that, because a fiery climax approaches. That's what the card is saying. You need to do that, okay, in order to prevent you from breaking out. And be bold and make the first move. You need to make the first move. I feel like it's kind of like an internal struggle for you most of the times. Like whenever you would be like, oh my gosh, I need to focus on this. What do I need to do this? What do I need to do with this? And then eventually you'll be like, oh, I'll probably do it some other time. You're not courageous to do it. That's what you feel like. But actually you do have the courage to do it. Just be bold. Be bold. Group number 3. Okay? Communication is key. Yes. Most especially if there are other people, other situations, any other, force that's kind of like trying to get their way into your relationship. The best way to handle that is to communicate. And I feel like you and your person are secure enough within yourselves that, you you communicate openly. I apologize for that. You communicate openly with your partner. So, yeah, just continue doing what you're doing. That's exactly what I said earlier. So, it's time to take action. That's quite different. Oh, okay. Spirit says, no, it's time for you to take action, to focus on yourself. Is it really, Spirit? Yes. You and your loved ones are safe. If you feel like you can't, because we got 2 energies here, right? So if you feel like you are unable or you will be unable to provide for your family, if you stop and rest, no, you will. You and your loved ones are safe. You're guided. You're looked after. Do you know what I mean? The universe will never stop watching out for you in a sense. It's it needs, the universe is asking you to rest. Your spirit guides are asking you to rest. So that's something that you need to do. And it's time for you to take action to do that. Okay? Perhaps you have been stuck in this inaction of like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to rest. I don't want to do that. I want to go, 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 go. For some of you, for the other part of this reading, like I said, it's when it comes to you, it will come to you. Perhaps it's time for you to, I don't know, maybe rest and then just go out. Try to meet new people, maybe this is time. This is the right time for you to do that. I know it's conflicting energies, but hey, a lot of people read, or a lot of people watch these readings, and like I said, take what part of the reading is yours and leave the rest behind. But I will end this reading at that. Thank you so much for being here, group number 3. I hope you got something out of this reading. It is a bit messy towards the end, but there you go. If it did, if it helped you in some way, if it shed some light in your situation, please let me know in the comment section below, or consider giving this video a like, or perhaps subscribe to my channel for future readings like this. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye!